Manufacturer training available on Rusoh.com. All Rusoh fire extinguishers must be recharged by trained and Rusoh certified personnel after each use. Review all product manuals and observe all safety precautions before recharging your Rusoh fire extinguisher. Be sure you have the following before recharging your extinguisher: your rechargeable Rusoh 2.5-pound fire extinguisher, the Rusoh 2.5-pound recharge kit, a lint-free cloth, a small strap wrench or pliers, a can of compressed air, Parker O-Lube or equivalent lubricant, a scale that can measure in grams, and a suitable workspace. To get started, confirm that the Rusoh fire extinguisher is not pressurized. Invert the unit and point the nozzle in a safe direction. Slowly squeeze the discharge lever until fully depressed to verify no pressure is present. If pressure is detected, fully discharge the inverted unit outside and away from vehicles by keeping the lever fully depressed for 5 seconds. Then lift the red expellant cartridge cover and remove the expellant cartridge by turning it clockwise. If you are unable to turn the cartridge, use a strap wrench or adjustable pliers. Remember to turn clockwise. Unlike normal threaded components, the cartridge has reverse threads. Verify the cartridge is punctured and empty before recycling. Closely examine the fire extinguisher for signs of damage, leakage, and/or missing parts. Check the year of manufacture located on the discharge head below the yellow twist lock. Verify the service life does not exceed 12 years. If beyond its service life, the extinguisher must be removed from service and replaced. Secure the agent container in a stationary position and rotate the discharge head counterclockwise to remove it from the agent container. Remove any remaining dry chemical from the discharge head, agent container, and mixing tube. Squeeze the discharge valve lever open and blow compressed air into the nozzle orifice to ensure the discharge path is free of obstructions. Open the black recharge kit component cover by rotating counterclockwise until the tabs are free, and remove the red mixing tube cap. Place the cap over the extinguisher mixing tube, ensuring both mixing tube O-rings are covered. This prevents the agent from entering the mixing tube during recharging. Remove the red outer cover by turning counterclockwise. Invert the empty agent container and attach it to the recharge container. Securely attach by turning the empty agent container clockwise until tight. Invert the containers to begin the filling process. Lightly tap on the containers to aid in filling. Leave the containers attached for several minutes to ensure all dry chemical transfers to the agent container. The dry chemical will need to settle below the top of the agent container before removing the recharge container. Failure to allow enough time for settling may result in dry chemical spilling out during separation. Once the agent has transferred, remove the empty recharge container by turning the recharge container counterclockwise. Then remove the red mixing tube cap and discard. Verify the inside of the mixing tube is free of dry chemical agent. Then remove the used large red agent container O-ring, located above the agent container threads, and the 2 smaller red O-rings located on the top of the mixing tube. Clean all dry chemical residue from threaded surfaces on discharge head and agent container, as well as the mixing tube seating surfaces using a cloth. Lightly lubricate all 3 new O-rings with Parker O-Lube or equivalent. Then install lubed O-rings on the agent container and mixing tube. Closely examine the discharge head and puncture pin for any signs of damage, wear, or deformation. Rotate the twist lock to the vertical position and ensure the puncture lever and internal puncture actuation components all function and operate freely. Place the discharge head over the agent container, aligning the mixing tube with the discharge head center port, and carefully press the head onto the mixing tube. Slowly turn the discharge head assembly in a clockwise direction until secure. Ensure the red alignment mark on the side of the agent container properly rests within the red marked area on the discharge head assembly. There is a stop tab that engages when the discharge head is fully rotated into position. If the gap is larger than shown, verify the discharge head is fully rotated onto the agent container. Rotate the twist lock lever to the horizontal position to properly install the new yellow tamper seal. Position the new yellow tamper seal so the text is right side up, and then slowly press it into the slots until both tabs lock. On the discharge head, examine the threaded expellant cartridge port and ensure the port is clear of obstructions. Verify the red O-ring is present and properly seated. If the O-ring is missing or damaged, remove the new O-ring from the recharge kit cap and install using a tweezers or small needle nose pliers. Install with the flange facing down. Be careful not to damage the new O-ring. Remove safety shipping cap from new expellant cartridge and weigh the new cartridge to verify the total weight in grams to ensure it meets the tolerance stamped on the cartridge. Once you confirm the expellant port is clear, properly install the new expellant cartridge by rotating it counterclockwise or reverse thread until hand tight. Then secure the cartridge with an additional quarter turn using pliers or a strap wrench. Close the red cartridge cover. Wipe the exterior surfaces of the extinguisher clean with a cloth. And verify the fire extinguisher nameplate operating instructions are secure and legible. Replace the operating instructions nameplate if necessary. Weigh and verify the total extinguisher weight is within the tolerance identified on the nameplate label. Once the extinguisher recharge and examination are properly completed and verified, tag the fire extinguisher in accordance with NFPA-10 and local requirements. The tag can be hung on the tag loop located on the base of the handle. For more information on your Rusoh Eliminator fire extinguisher, please visit Rusoh.com.